Begin in a comfortable seat, a Sukhasana. Move your hands in front of the heart center into Anjali Mudra. Swivel your hands so that your fingertips are moving towards the opposite elbows, and then bend the fingers, sliding them towards each other until they're locked. This is the Ganesha Mudra, a mudra which helps remove obstacles and helps ground you to the earth. It is a very normal feeling to expect your day to be joyful, to expect to be grateful and filled with gratitude. But as distractions present themselves, and they always seem to present themselves, envision these obstacles to instead be pathways that can lead you to your truest intention. Be strong, have faith, and remind yourself that you can do it. No one should cause you pain or any loss of focus. As you become the best possible version of yourself, first love yourself. Then be compassionate to all. Treat everyone the way you wish to be treated, but without being foolish about it. Refrain from allowing others, even those in your inner closest circle, to dictate what is best for you. Remember, they are not walking in your shoes. Only you know your own truth. Only you know what's authentic and good for you. Choose an intention for your practice today of strength, of resilience, an understanding of your authentic self, your authentic being. In your practice today, let your breath guide you. Let your breath ground you and offer you clarity. Remind yourself to return to the breath over and over again. It will help support you and nourish you. Remember that it is your own individual life force. Be resilient. Find the capacity within to recover when things don't go as planned, when obstacles surface. Swing back from disappointment and perhaps learn from your mistakes as you move on and find control over your own life. Renew, recharge, and release with the power of conviction. Release from anyone who holds you back and instead choose to move forward. In stillness between your poses, notice what your mind is telling you and let any obstacle disappear. Create a new story. Create a new narrative, a desired outcome. As you move freely and uninhibited, surrender effortlessly, an inward experience, a strength of body, a strength of mind. Sit with the breath. Notice, connect to how your body is feeling. Be present and be aware. Begin to release your mudra. Place your hands on your lap. Just become part of the present moment. Let the spine and the torso reach long in front of you, beginning to find some gentle movement. Slowly move to the right over your right thigh, keeping your sits bones on the earth, and find some gentle movement, a gentle stretch. Pass through the center and release over your left thigh. Come back up to an erect spine and begin to circle the torso. Let the shoulders move, the head move, the neck, whatever needs to awaken for your practice. Find a gentle, slow movement. And then begin to circle the torso in the opposite direction. With intention, but slowly and gently. Let your chin release to your chest, and then back up to center. Release to your chest again, and back up to center. When it releases to your chest this time, slowly move your chin to the right and chin to the left. Draw the smile to the right, and draw a beautiful smile to the left. Let your chin come back up to neutral, and right ear releases to right shoulder, left ear to left shoulder, and again release to the right and release to the left, always slowly, always mindfully with the neck. Uncross your legs, remove any props, and come to a table position. Wrists under shoulders, toes flexed or feet flat. And begin to move the spine. Inhale and exhale. On your inhale, lift the tailbone, the chin, the chest. And on your exhale, tuck the tailbone, the chest, the chin. Feel the gentle movement of the spine, the vertebrae moving and awakening. All very slowly, all very carefully, very mindfully. Inhale the right arm underneath the left shoulder and come down on the right shoulder. You can keep the left arm extended long in front of you, or you can find a bind. Let the cheek rest into the mat. Feel an opening of the chest. Feel a stretching of the shoulder as you thread the needle. Press into the earth and inhale the left arm and thread it right underneath the right, coming down on the left shoulder, releasing the left cheek to the mat, and walking the right arm forward or finding that gentle bind behind your back. Whatever feels comfortable on this side, whatever feels comfortable for your body today. And as you're ready to release, untwist, press into the earth, and walk your palm prints up one hand length, tuck your toes, hover your knees, and come up into a downward facing dog. Stretching and then walking the toes up towards the front of the mat, bending the knees and powering up as you circle the sun. Inhaling and reaching arms overhead, bending the knees and folding forward as you move in a hara breath, a breath of joy, bringing energy and life into your practice. Inhaling and exhaling, and then releasing the arms by your side as you find your Tadasana, your mountain pose. Move fingertips to shoulders and circle the shoulders towards the front of the mat, and find some movement as you circle the shoulders towards the back of the mat. Release, find comfort in your mountain pose. Arms release by your side. Belly engages inward. Chin in line with your forehead, slightly tucked, crown reaching skyward. And feel the strength of your Tadasana, your mountain pose. Inhale the arms overhead. Bend the knees as you come into chair pose. Arms alongside your ears, palms facing each other. Twist your chair, press your palms together, helping you with balance, and twist in one direction. Slowly come back to the center and twist in the opposite direction, keeping the soles of your feet grounded into the earth. Come back up, circle the sun, find that gentle back bend, and release your hands in front of your heart center, prayer hands. Inhale overhead and swan dive down. Uttanasana, forward fold. And then come back to a downward facing dog and roll the chest forward to your plank pose. As you can see from the inserted picture, you can release both knees to the earth, modify your plank. And then chaturanga down to the mat. Rest for a moment. Connect with Mother Earth. And release your arms alongside your body. Bend your knees and find your ankles or your feet. Your chin is on the mat. Inhale and exhale. Inhale again, and as you exhale, press your pubic bone into the earth. On your next inhale, lift and raise the chest. Gaze over the front of your mat as you open the heart and flex your feet. Breathe and release. Turn your cheek, rest your cheek on folded arms, and just notice how the body feels. Press up and move back into a child pose. You can rest your forehead on your stacked fists, or you can release your arms along your side body towards the soles of your feet. Each time you inhale, feel your ribs, the side body open. And each time you exhale, feel the back body move towards the soles of your feet. You can release your arms long in front of you if that feels more comfortable for this tight child pose. Your place of rest, your place of stillness. Noticing the mind chatter. Noticing if there's any obstacles that you want to release from. Come up into a table position. Move the spine in a cat and dog just to find some gentle movement. And then walk the handprints up one palm length, tuck the toes, and find yourself in downward facing dog. Walking your dog, if there's still tightness, releasing the spine. Feeling the deep stretch. And then allowing your footprints to walk up towards your hands, hanging in Uttanasana, forward fold. Bending knees and circling the sun, finding a gentle back bend. And hands release in front of the heart center, prayer hands, Anjali Mudra. Rest in Tadasana, become aware of your surroundings, of the present moment. Just notice and feel. And then inhale the arms overhead as you step the left leg back and begin to settle into the powerful pose of Warrior One, Virabhadrasana 1. Keep your forward knee in line with your ankle. Let your hands release in front of your heart center. Your hands release behind you, fingertips towards the back of the room as you bow over the forward leg. And then arms up, sending all your gifts out to the universe. Bring the energy to your heart center And then slowly release your fingertips behind you, humbling yourself. Arms release towards the heavens, sending out your gifts and bringing energy to the heart center. And one more time, release fingertips towards the back of the room. Arms overhead. Arms to the heart center. Energy to the heart. Cartwheel down. Move your right leg back and find yourself in downward facing dog. Roll the chest forward, plank pose. Chaturanga down to the earth. Flatten the tops of your feet and rest in a prone position. Crocodile your arms. Check in with the body. Notice how you feel. Let your arms come down towards your waist. Squeeze your elbows towards your shoulder blades. Inhale and exhale. And then lift just the chest and let the arms float along your side body as you move into a baby cobra, strengthening the lower back muscles in this repetitive move. Inhaling, exhaling, and releasing. And one more time. Press the pubic bone into the earth and inhale and lift. Let the arms and the hands float along your side as you gaze over the front of your mat. Release to the earth, crocodile your hands, windshield wipe your knees back and forth. Find any release in your lower back. Press into the earth and slowly come into a table position. Tuck your toes, hover your knees, downward facing dog. Feeling the stretch, feeling the release and length in your spine. Walk up towards the front of your mat, hang in your forward fold, Uttanasana. And then slowly bend your knees and power up as you circle the sun. Gentle back bend and hands release in front of your heart center into prayer. Checking in with the body, noticing how you feel, always being aware and present. Inhale the arms overhead as you step your right leg back and prepare for Warrior One, Virabhadrasana 1 on the opposite leg. The forward knee is in line with your ankle, arms alongside your ears, and then lowered to prayer hands, reaching fingertips behind you, bowing and humbling yourself over your forward thigh. Release and send your gifts to the universe. Prayer hands, release and begin to bow forward, feeling the steady control that you have in this balance pose, perhaps lowering into the forward leg just a little bit more as you rise up. Prayer hands, and one more time, with strength and with power, let your fingertips reach behind you as you bow over your forward leg, and then rise up, sending all your gifts, all your good intentions to those in need. Hands release to Anjali Mudra in front of your heart center. Cartwheel your hands and move your left leg back into a downward facing dog. Let the chest roll forward as you move into plank. Feeling the strength in your forearms and your biceps. And then lower your knees. Come down and let yourself come up on your knees towards the long side of the mat. Just being aware of settling in for a moment. Reconnecting with your unique breath. Inhale your arms overhead as you lift up off your buttocks and extend your right leg out to the side. Reach over, or as you can see from the insert, you can bend your right knee if there's any tension or if your right knee won't stay straight. Roll your left shoulder back and feel the gentle stretch along the side body. Come down to a hero's pose. Reset and prepare for the opposite side. Inhale your arms overhead, extending the left leg long. Right arm releases overhead, right shoulder rolls back, and feel the stretch. Feel the length in the side body as you move into gate pose. Slowly come down, back on your knees, noticing how the body is feeling. And coming around, extending your legs long in front of you. And slowly releasing to your back, bending your knees, walking your heels in towards your buttocks, hugging your knees, squeezing them tightly into your belly and massaging the lower spine, the lower sacrum. Let the left leg release long on the mat as you continue to squeeze the right leg into the belly on an exhale. On an inhale, release. Exhale and squeeze the knee in towards the belly, massaging your internal organs, and release. Exhale and massage the belly and the organs, and release. And then invite the left knee in as you release the right leg long on the mat. On an exhale, squeeze the left knee towards the belly. And inhale and release. Each time you exhale, you're massaging the internal organs on the left side of your body. And then let go and gently release on your inhale. Invite both knees into the chest. Pavana Muktasana, knee to chest pose. Hold on to your knees and on your exhale, squeeze both knees into your chest and inhale and release. Exhale and squeeze both knees in and release. Soles of your feet come to the earth and gently move the soles of your feet towards your buttocks. Arms are by your side, fingertips towards your toes. And begin to inhale and lift the chest, the buttocks, as you tuck the chin towards the neck and move into Setu Bandhasana, the bridge pose. If your practice allows, you can lift your right shoulder and your left shoulder, interlace your fingers underneath your back, reach your fingertips towards your feet and breathe. Puffing up the chest, opening the heart center, and finding the breath, letting your unique breath move through you. Slowly begin to release the shoulder, the right and the left, and vertebrae by vertebrae come down to the earth. Hug the knees in, move right to left, and massage the sacrum, the lower spine. Extend the legs long towards the sky. Let your arms release, flex your feet, and just move into your inversion. A comfortable way to let the lymph drain through your body. A way to turn inward and prepare for your final resting pose. You can extend your arms along the side of your body just to find a symmetry, to feel the lymph draining through your body, nourishing the joints, the ligaments. And then releasing to the earth, extending your legs long on the mat, and beginning to prepare for your Shavasana, your final resting pose. Covering yourself with your blanket, finding release. Returning to your unique breath, and notice how it moves through your body and how it creates peace in your mind. remembering that you are special and capable, releasing and letting go of all restrictions, a sense of relief, a feeling of lightness in the body, and allowing yourself to trust. Nothing to manage or fix, simply resting in stillness. Mother of the water, Mother of us all, sees a new beginning, streams and waterfalls. Mother of the water, Mother of us all, dreams a new beginning, flowing over all. As you begin to awaken, be aware of the gentle flow of breath. Check in with your body and choose to be here right now, just as you are. Invite an appreciation to all who inspire you and a resolve to be the best possible version of yourself. As you rest in fetal, thank yourself for coming to practice, for being part of practice, and remember your intention now as a present truth. Press the earth away and come up to a comfortable shape, a comfortable position for your body. Move your hands in front of your heart center. And as you leave your practice today, bring with you this newly acquired resilience, being able to recognize and overcome obstacles, sustaining and choosing to move forward. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May there be peace, 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 as you walk this earth all the days of your life. Namaste.